moving on to our next topic, that is gait of some animals. So what exactly gait means? Gait means the way anything walks or moves. So here we are going to talk about some animals and the way they move. So in gait of animals, our first animal is earthworm. So activity, we have an activity in this where we are going to observe the movement of earthworm. So observe an earthworm moving on soil in a garden. Because we find earthworm in rainy season, so you will find many earthworm moving in the garden. So gently lift it and place it on a blotting paper. Either you can also do one thing. You can take a blotting paper and you can put the blotting paper in front of earthworm where it's moving. So that way the earthworm will move up on the blotting paper. Now observe its movement. Now we have to observe the movement of earthworm on the blotting paper. So it will look like this. This is the image. Here is the picture of earthworm, and as you can see, the movement of earthworm is captured or printed on a blotting paper like this. So these three type of movement it is showing. I'll tell you how. Now, body of an earthworm is made up of many rings joined end to end. So if you'll observe earthworm very carefully, you'll find that earthworm's body is made up of ring-like structure. Means the whole body is made up in rings form. गोल-गोल structure जैसी बनी होती है, जैसे हम rings पहनते हैं. Kind of that the earthworm body is made up of. So, an earthworm does not have bones. As we can see in this structure, the way it is coiling itself. So, any animal having bones cannot coil like this. है ना? Bones इतने hard होते हैं, तो coiling movement या फिर किसी तरीके की pushing and pulling their body movement movements cannot happen in such animals. Those animals having bones we are talking about. So it means that earthworm does not have any bones. That is why it is able to move like this. आप देख सकते हैं कि इस तरह की movement इसी वजह से हो पा रही है. Now during movement, it first extends the front part of the body. So what it does, see in the first picture, for example, these are the printed images of earthworm on a blotting paper. So in the first one, as you can see, that earthworm first extends its for front body. Yeah, पहले अपनी body को क्या करता है वो आगे वाली body को extend किया, means pushing its body forward. Now next, then it shortens the body. जब एक बार extend कर लिया तो body कैसी हो जाती है earthworm की? Short हो जाती है. Yeah, because it is pulling its body towards the front. So middle portion and the front portion gets accumulated like this. See how accumulation is happening here. Can you see it? The kind of accumulation it is taking place here in the second one. So when the body gets accumulated, then it pulls the rear end forward. Rear means पीछे वाला part. आगे move कर रहा है earthworm. So see my finger like this. For example, my finger is an earthworm. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm pushing my body forward like this, so the body gets shortened. Yeah, and then it moves the rear end of the body. पीछे वाला end भी forward लेके जाता है. So क्या होता है, इस वजह से वो आगे की तरफ move करता है. That is how an earthworm moves forward. आगे जाना by pushing and pulling of its body like this. That is how an earthworm is moving. Yeah, got it? So its body secretes a slimy substance to help the movement. So अगर तो body dry होगी तो ऐसा smooth movement तो कभी भी नहीं आएगा. So it's also a natural adaptation of earthworm that it secretes some slimy thing, fluid-like structure. कि उसकी body क्या होती है? आपने देखा भी होगा कि earthworm's body is mostly in a wet condition. Why? Because of the slimy substance present in its body, and this particular slimy substance is helping in the movement of the earthworm. Now, tiny bristles. Bristles are what? Hair-like structure under its body help to get good grip on the ground. Also, if its body is slimy, so it can slip anywhere. It is very much possible. अगर body के ऊपर क्या है, कुछ watery substance है, तो it is very much possible that an earthworm slips. But it is not slipping because of the tiny bristles that are present under its body. And these tiny bristles are providing it with a good grip on the ground where it is moving. So with the help of the bristles, it is getting a good grip and then moving forward in the soil. Yeah? So now it eats its way through soil and its body throws away the undigested food. So खाना कैसे खाता है earthworm? From wherever way it's going, जिस भी रास्ते से जाता है, अगर कोई फूड मटेरियल उसको दिख रहा है या it's food, whatever it eats, it has it. सॉइल में ही कुछ ऐसे मटेरियल्स होते हैं, सॉइल ही जिसमें मल्टीपल न्यूट्रिएंट्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं, वो खा लेता है अर्थवर्म, एंड अनडाइजेस्टेड फूड इट थ्रोज अवे फ्रॉम द बॉडी इटसेल्फ. क्योंकि सिंगल बॉडी होती है, अंदर कोई ऐसे वेल डेवलप्ड ऑर्गन्स भी नहीं होते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल इन केस ऑफ एनिमल्स वी हैव डिफरेंट ऑर्गन्स फॉर डिफरेंट सिस्टम्स, या बट अर्थवर्म इज अ वेरी स्मॉल एनिमल. सो उसमें इतने वेल डिफाइंड ऑर्गन्स नहीं होते हैं कि वो इतने बड़े बड़े प्रोसेसेस, फॉर एग्जांपल एक्सक्रीशन के, रेस्पिरेशन के, इतने बड़े बड़े प्रोसेसेस कर ले. तो इट हैज अ सिंगल बॉडी रिंग लाइक स्ट्रक्चर जिसमें होते हैं, एंड मैक्सिमम फंक्शन इज डन विद इट्स बॉडी ओनली. सो हियर फॉर इट्स ईटिंग इट्स फूड आल्सो इट इज यूजिंग इट्स बॉडी, एंड फॉर एक्सक्रीटिंग अवे द अनवांटेड या वेस्ट मटेरियल्स इट इज using its own body. Now, one more thing, it makes the soil more useful for plants. So, by moving in the soil and then having and excreting out undigested food, it is actually making the soil more fertile for plants. So, you'll find that in maximum cases or in maximum areas where we plant something at our home also, you'll find that many people use earthworm as fertilizing agent apart from all the fertilizers you are using. Fertilizers तो हम डालते ही हैं plants की growth के लिए, but we put 1 or 2 earthworms also. Plus एक और चीज है, जैसे soil में earthworm move करते हैं तो they make a hole like structure in the soil. तो it also helps in the passage of air. जो ऑक्सीजन है वो उसमें भी हेल्प करता है कि ऑक्सीजन उस होल के थ्रू सॉइल में ट्रेवल करे, एंड ऑल्सो इट मेक्स द सॉइल फर्टाइल. तो इट इज वेरी गुड फॉर प्लांट्स टू ग्रो. जहां भी अर्थवर्म प्रेजेंट होते हैं वहां पे प्लांट्स बहुत अच्छी तरह ग्रो करते हैं. तो दीज आर द यूजेस ऑफ अर्थवर्म एंड हाउ इट मूव्स.